Noble collection, items, show and tell. That is today's video. Gather round, gather round. No, come on, come and sit down. Come and get closer, come and get closer. Too close. With Noble Collection announcing that they're going to bring the cursed opal necklace in for us to buy, this felt like the perfect video to do at the minute. Let me show you actually my version of the cursed opal necklace. I did it as a DIY. So this is one that I made. It is on the channel, me making this, but I did frame it. It is wearable though. There is a clasp because I have got a photo of me somewhere wearing it. But this is my version that I made. And I made it because it's something that I massively wanted. Oh, my coat's falling off the chair. It's something that I massively wanted in my collection because I love that necklace. It's very cursed and dark, but I like a lot of the dark aesthetic stuff, okay? But now Noble Collection are bringing the necklace, yes. Today I thought, do you know what? I'm going to do a video showing you my entire Noble Collection Harry Potter items. Now, I do have something to say. Although in front of me currently there are a lot of Noble Collection Harry Potter items, not everything is here because I didn't think it through properly. There is actually quite a lot. And there's like separate things like, I don't know, wands. Okay, for instance, I have lots of wands. I do actually have a wand collection video on the channel if you would like to go check that out. But I do also have a wand video coming up, which is going to be quite interesting. Them alone would make this video very, very long, let alone what I have in front of me. You know, categories of Noble Collection items that I've collected. So I'm showing you the main bulk of things, and I will talk to you about the items that I really want. They are top of my list and I don't have them yet, but we'll talk about them at the end. But I'm excited to talk about these items. I love Noble Collection. Do I think a couple of items are a bit overpriced for what they are? Yes, I do. But we will talk about them items, well, one specific item at the end that I do think the price could be brought down a bit. But overall, I do love Noble Collection. I do love the quality of, well, the items I've got anyway. There are a lot. And I'm excited to show and tell. Show and tell. Yes. Before we get started though, I just want to say a massive thank you to the subscribers on the channel that are channel members. You guys are fantastic. Where do I even start? They're all in front of me. Where do I start? What do I show you first? Okay, the first thing we're going to talk about is this thing. Do not ask me the prices. You'll have to look them up because I can't remember. Because a lot of these, one of them was actually a gift. The others, I don't even want to guess how much they were because I can't remember. I can maybe give you a rough price. But the first item is Tom Marvolo Riddle's diary. So Tom Riddle's diary. It is just film accurate. There's nothing much to it, obviously. It is a blank parchment papered notebook. And there's the license in there. I do love this diary. This was one of the, oh my god, my eyes so itchy. This was one of the reasonably priced. I would never pay as much as I did for, I don't want to guess, but I know that I wouldn't have paid for a notebook, but because it's a replica, it's a bit different, right? I want to say £20, but I could be wrong. It might even have been more, but I can't remember. Again, if you go on the internet, it will tell you how much these items are if you type them in. So Tom Marvolo Riddle's diary. I do love it. It's a nice piece to display, and I do have it in my Borgin and Burke section. I like it very much. Okay, I'm going to show you one of my necklaces next. How many necklaces do I have? I've got 4. That is insane. I have a problem. Right, so the first one I'm going to show you is the Slytherin locket. I was going to say how much it was. I think it's between 30 and 40 pound. That's all I'm going to say. Between 30 and 40 pound. I can't remember. But I do know this one is the real Horcrux. Now, you can get the fake Horcrux. I'm going to show you properly in a second. You can get the fake Horcrux, but the fake Horcrux has the note inside and it is more expensive than this one. I don't have that one yet. I would like it. It's not massively more expensive, but it is more expensive. Well, it was when I bought this anyway. But yeah, here is the Slytherin locket. and I do really like it. Let's open it up. It does open up like a locket, and it's if I remember rightly, it's like a magnet, I think, or a clip. But that's the inside. We've got a green, stop focusing on my face. We've got a green velvet backing. Oh no, it is a clip. It's a clip. And then the chain is very light. Part of me thinks the chain is plastic, but I don't think it is, but that's how light it is. It's really, really light. Okay, one of my favourite replicas is the Horcrux ring, Marvel O'Gaunt's ring. I am going to take it out. I do love the display boxes for the necklaces and this ring. Apart from the fake Slytherin locket, I'm not 100% sure what else comes in the cases. I think because you can get an Amortentia necklace or look like the Love Potion. I think it's a necklace. I think that comes in a case. But here is the ring, and it's very, very gorgeous. It does have a good weight to it. This is definitely, it's not plastic. I'm not sure about that, whether it's plastic or glass, the actual gem. Not sure, but the ring is definitely metal. It is really nice. It is wearable. Not that I would. It's not my kind of thing. It's like chunky. It's chunky. I'm not into chunky jewellery. But I do really like it. And I do not collect things just for the sake of it. I only buy what I like. So everything I'm showing you today is things that I have wanted in my collection. Not because it's like I need that in my collection to collect the set. I don't do that. I just can't. No. Let's move on to these. So we have got, it's got a little certificate, Noble Collection. We have got some Gringotts coins. We've got, what is it, Galleon, Sickle, and the Knut, or Nut, however you say it. And the certificate there, it says, this document certifies that the enclosed coins are authentic replicas from the Warner Brothers Pictures Harry Potter film series. Please enjoy the unique offering. Okay, so let's open it up to have a proper look. Look at them. I won't take them out, but just look at, in fact, no, I will take one out. Yeah, I'll just take one out because they're all the same thickness, but just look how thick they are. I do actually have some fake coins. I bought some to put in this DIY that I did on the channel. I think it was my magical case that I did, but they're really thin, the ones that are fake. But these are gorgeous. Look at that shine. I do also love the case that it comes in. That is a plastic top, but that doesn't make me mad or anything like that. I can't remember how much these were. It doesn't make me mad because I think if it was glass, I'd be scared of it smashing and then ruining the coins, like scratching them. It doesn't need to be glass. So yeah, it doesn't make me mad, but I really like the case. It's a very, very nice case. And then we have the crystal goblet that Dumbledore drinks from in the cave in Half-Blood Prince. I love this. It is very film accurate. It is film accurate. And we've got the seal at the bottom there to say that it's licensed. But yeah, I really like that. I think it's a resin. I think it's a resin. It does have quite a bit of weight to it. Can't remember how much this is at all, but the crystal goblet is one of my favourites. It was on my list. We went to the studio tour in 2019 with a shopping list. I'm not even joking. I saved money and yeah, I had a full ass shopping list. And there was one thing that I couldn't get off my shopping list. I can't remember what it was because we're talking like 6 years ago now. Can't remember what it was, but there was something on the list I couldn't get, but just one thing. Everything else I managed to get. I can't believe I went to the studio tour with an actual shopping list. But yeah, this is one of my favourites. And I think this was one they wasn't sure at the time whether they had in. And I'm talking, it was their old shop that they had in the studio tour in London. It's all changed now and it looks absolutely stunning. It's all like, they've done it in sections, so it's like little Diagon Alley shops, and I just love it so much. But yeah, I do love the crystal goblet, and yeah, I think they were thinking they didn't have that one in, but then they did find one. I was like, oh thank God, because I really want that one. We're going to move over now. We've got a black case in here. I love, love, love what's inside this black case in here. Are you ready? Bellatrix Lestrange's dagger. Let's take it out of the box and have a look. Again, I haven't took this out of the box for ages. This does have quite a bit of weight to it. It is metal. Oh my God, I nearly dropped it. It is metal. And it is quite heavy. It is gorgeous. I've always loved her dagger because I just love the design on it. It's really, really nice. And then the marking is, I don't know if you can see, and there's the marking right there that it's licensed. But yeah, I do love this dagger. It's very, very cool. While I'm on the subject, one thing that I do want, I'm going to forget if I don't say it now, is Dumbledore's knife. I have a feeling it's discontinued, but I don't have it, but I really want it. So it's something that I will keep my eye out for because I do really want that. Because then it's like I've collected the set, you know, of knives. It's just weird. But it's a set that I want to collect everything of. It's not even a set, Susie, just shut up. This is one of my favourite things that I have. And again, it's got a rectangle casing. It is a necklace. It is the golden egg necklace. This item is one of my favourites. Let me take it out and show you. So what we do, I'm going to have to take it off the hanger actually. So here it is in all its glory. It's got all the markings on, just like in the film. So nice. I don't have the big golden egg because it doesn't open. It's like £80, £90, and it's just a solid egg. If it opened for that price, yeah, I would 100% take it. But I just don't know if I could pay that. I don't know. It's one of them that I'd have to see up in person, I think, to judge it properly, judge it for its price. Do you know what I mean? Okay, so not only is this a solid egg, it also opens. So you just twist, because at the top it's, oh my days, small things are so hard to show on camera. So at the top you have these, and all they do, because they hold them in, you turn it, and it opens up. How cool is that? And then you just shut it again and twist, and it's closed. There you go. It is that easy. I love this necklace. I have actually worn this. The chain, again, is like the Slytherin locket. I think it's a metal, but it's a really light metal. I don't know. But yeah, that is my favourite. I'm just going to get this back on its hook. So you get like two little hooks, look, inside the lid, and you just hook it on. And then you just put the chain. There's a little gap back here. I'm not even showing you. Let me just start it off. You put the chain in the hole in the back. It looks like magic. That's really cool. Oh, that'll do. That'll do. I'll sort it out properly later. But yeah, again, the display cases I love. I think they're like a plastic, but I like that they're lightweight. I do really love the cases. They're so nice. Moving on, this is another favourite of mine, and it is the Hufflepuff cup. This cup has got some weight to it for a diddy thing. It's not like stupidly heavy, obviously, because I wouldn't be able to, I mean, you can hold it on one little finger. It's not stupidly heavy, but it does have a lot of weight to it. And they have put holes in there, you can just see, to stop people drinking from it. Why you'd want to drink from it, I don't know. But we know what some people are like. Some of the disclosures they have to put on items, I've seen on dog beds, right? You know, the cushion, big cushion dog beds. I've seen on a tag, it says remove dog before washing. I can't believe I breathe the same air as some people. But some things that people sue companies for is absolutely ridiculous. It's common sense, love. Common sense. And I don't know why you'd want to drink out of this. I really don't. But they've put holes in it to stop people drinking out of it, apparently. But let's just look at the design on the cup. It is, again, film accurate. It is a proper replica. It is exactly the same as what you'd see in a film. And this is what I love about replicas, whether it's a paper replica, an ornament, or a piece of jewellery. It feels like you've got some of the film in your house. And I love that about replicas. Especially when it's a replica you really know and love. There are so many in Harry Potter. I don't have them all yet, but we'll get onto that. This next one was actually a gift, which I was very, very surprised because I didn't know I was getting it, but I really wanted it. Hagrid's lantern. I absolutely love this. I really, really wanted it. And I think it was like being taken off the shelves. I could be wrong. There was a reason why my friend bought me this. But I can't remember why, because I was like, I can't get it like there and then. I just couldn't do it. And then the next thing I knew, postman came and I opened it on camera and here we are. But I do love it so much. So let me turn it on. Look! Let me turn the camera light off. Look! You're a wizard, Harry. And then on the bottom, you can lower, make it dim. Oh, it also turns it off. Or you can do it as bright as you want. So yeah, I honestly really love it. It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. It's very bright. It is very bright. What I'm doing isn't working. But yeah, this is, again, one of my favourites. Well, to be fair, they're all my favourites because, like I said, I don't just collect for the sake of it. I collect the things that I actually want. There's nothing wrong with collecting everything at all. It's just not what I have ever done. Otherwise, yes, my collection would be bigger than it is. Okay, we still have more. We still have more. So we have got the very famous Time Turner. I love this so much. Again, the box. But just look. How gorgeous is that? And it does move. I'm not showing you very well. Hold on. I'm being lazy. Get it out. Oh, yes. The chain is different because you've got that hooks through the hoop when you've put it on. So that's how you do your necklace up. And then, yeah, this moves just like the film Time Turner. Now, if I remember rightly, this isn't film accurate because the chain in the film is much longer. But it's Time Turner. The Time Turner itself is, you could get a longer chain. No, you couldn't. It's actually fixed onto it. Maybe not. Oh my days, what's wrong with my camera? Look, focus camera on what I tell you to focus on. I'm literally putting it in front of your eye. Okay, we have got the Triwizard cup and it does light up. This wasn't massively expensive, to be fair, but I absolutely love it. So yeah, you've got the Triwizard cup. It does say it on there. Round the edge, look, Triwizard. I love these. It's very film accurate. Now it is plastic, but like I said, it wasn't that expensive at all. I think it was something like £20. Again, I could be wrong. Please don't take my word for it with the prices, okay? Look it up and have a look. But yeah, it wasn't massively expensive. Not when I got it anyway, but I do love that it lights up. Again, it's quite bright. Let me turn that out again. Look, it's quite bright. Oh, I love it. So yeah, that's the Triwizard cup. Again, feels like I've got part of the film, part of the story in my home. Right, we've still got a couple more items to get through. I'm going to save one of my favourites till last, so I'll show you this one next. This is actually Matt's. It is Wizard's Chess. Now, I do have on the channel, if you go look, a full in-depth video where I unbox it all and show it all. That video actually did quite well on the channel, to be fair. But that's what it looks like set up. It is a gorgeous chess set. Now, there are a few different chess sets of Wizard Chess. This is one of the cheaper ones, but I've got a feeling it's around £45 to £50, this one. I could be wrong. But I love it. It is a gorgeous set. So yeah, if you want to see a more in-depth video, you want to be on, I think it's my collections playlist. It says collections or something like that in the playlist name. You'll know when you see it, and Wizard's Chess is in there. But yeah, I do love this. It is a gorgeous, gorgeous set. It's Matt's though. We've never played, I don't even know how to play chess, let alone Wizard's Chess. Okay, I have got two more items to show you. I will say that I cannot find. I do have Hermione's bag. You know, the little pink and purple bag. I do actually have, hold on. Now, this is not the replica, but it is a version. Just in case you're wondering what bag I'm on about, the bottomless bag. I can't remember. This is from a subscription box. Is it the Wizarding Trunk? It is. There's a label inside the Wizarding Trunk. I thought it was from a subscription box. So yeah, this is the Wizarding Trunks version. Absolutely love it. But I do have her beaded bag, but I can't remember where I've put it. So yeah, second to last item. This is one of my favourites, but the last one is an all-time favourite of mine, and I really can't believe I have it in my possession. I have got a Xena Filius Lovegoods Deathly Hallows necklace. Let's take it out. I love that they've put this one in a triangle, just because obviously the Deathly Hallows symbol is a triangle. I have actually worn this necklace, but let me get it right. It is film accurate. Turn around. You've got the gem and that as well. Should we put it on? It's a lovely length. This necklace in fact is really long. It is really, no, I'm not going to put it on because it's going to mess with my microphone and it'll end up chanking on the microphone and then I'll be like, oh, I can't use that bit of the video. But yeah, this is definitely one of my favourite replicas. Again, I keep saying that because I only buy the ones that I really want in my collection, but I still have my favourites among them as well. And I just think, yeah, the chain feels a bit heavier on this one than the other necklaces, but I think that's because it's longer, so there's more of it. But I do highly recommend the necklaces, to be fair. They are really, really good. So the last thing I need to show you, I'm actually going to go get my phone because I don't want to pick it up. So I'm going to get my phone and film it off there. Okay, so we're going to move to this cabinet down here. Let's open it up. There might actually be a couple of little Noble Collection items in here. Wait. Is that, no, that's Primark. That's Primark. So let me just move these aside. Does this help? Kind of, that glass needs cleaning. Ignore that. I'm going to take the glass off. I hate touching this thing so much. Oh my God. Careful. We have got the Philosopher's Stone. Ignore the sign. It says Sorcerers. It annoys me. But we've got the Philosopher's Stone. Now you have to be so careful because that stone does fall off there. And people, I'm going to put that back, hang on, let me concentrate. People have had problems in the past apparently of the stone falling and this shattering, which I don't get how because it is quite thick glass. But there you go, that's a recent Wizarding trunk item that I absolutely love and I've just put it there for now. But yeah, I do love my Philosopher's Stone. So they're the items that I was going to show you. The one item I love the look of, but I won't buy because it's Dumbledore's cup. It looks quite large. I think it's about that big. I think. I could be wrong. I've not seen it in the flesh. This is one item I have not seen in the flesh. Same as the golden egg, sorry. Same as the golden egg. But Dumbledore's cup is around £90 and it's plastic. There's gemstones in it, which makes me think they look cheap, tacky and plastic as well, but I haven't seen it in person. So it's one that I would like to see because I'm gutted because I really like it. I really like it. The Cursed Opal necklace. So that is one item that I'm not going to collect for the sake of it. It's because I really, really want it. And I do think it's going to sell out quite quick at first and then it'll be a waiting list and I will not be the first one to buy it because I will not have the money to buy it straight away. Don't even know how much it's going to be, but I imagine it's going to be very expensive because it's a high in demand item that people want. So the necklace, although as I'm filming this isn't out yet, I don't know when they're bringing it out at all. I would also love the Ravenclaw diadem. It is absolutely stunning. And I want that in my collection. And another thing that I desperately want is Slughorn's hourglass. I've heard it's very delicate and everything, but I really, really want it. It is gorgeous. There are other Noble Collection items that I would love to have in my collection, right? But those three now, it was just the diadem and the hourglass, but now I've got the necklace on the list. Those three items, I'd be quite happy never collecting again if I had them three items. No, I wouldn't. That's a complete lie. Do you have any Noble Collection items? Let me know in the comments. What's your favourite? What is on your wish list that you want? What would you like to see Noble Collection make? I have some ideas what I'd like them to make, but what would you like them to make? Let me know in the comments. But I'm going to go. This has been an amazing show and tell. I hope you've enjoyed it. I have. Thank you for coming and sitting with me for a little while because I love your company. I'm going to go and I will speak to you all in my next video. Bye, Poppets.